Hey guys, Damien here from Gisby and ChinaPhoneArena.com. What we have for review today is the Mlais M52. This phone has an MT6752 SoC in it. It's very powerful. Let's take a look here. One of the big pulls of this phone also is that it's got 2 gigabytes of RAM. It's a fairly simply designed phone. You can see that the back wraps around the sides here. The sides is actually part of the back piece. It is dual SIM, and you can also put an extra SD card in there as well, up to 64 gigabyte. Mlais has been around for quite a while. They're one of the older China phone brands. They've been around for about 4 years now. I'm just going to set up real quick here so we don't have the... While I'm in here, let's see. I'm going to show you guys while we're in here. Let's take a look at About Phone. We see it's Android 4.4.4. We can access developer mode here. Bam, we're now developers. A wireless update feature as well. Check for updates. And I believe we're up to date now, as of now. Yeah, your system is currently up to date. The big draw about this phone, it's 2 gigabytes of RAM, the super powerful SoC, but the price is really fantastic. It's $142 now, which, if you've been following China phones for a while, or phones at all, smartphones at all, you'll know it's a very good price. The GPU on the 6752 is 700 megahertz, and the GPU on the 6732 is 500 megahertz. You guys can double check that on my website, gisby.com. You can see I ran the test here a few times, 11K, 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 11,000, there's 10,000. But scoring right around 11,000, 10,000. And the 6732 is scoring about 8,000, so it's a significant bump up. If you're a 3D gamer, the 6752 is going to be a better deal. The price on this is just fantastic, and I can't get over it. It's $142. You can see here they didn't put a diffuser down here, so you can actually, I'm not sure how well that shows up in the camera, but there's no diffuser. It's a budget phone, so just one of the small things that are kind of left off in the mix. Not a big deal. I'm not a big fan of the pink either, but it's not so bad. I guess they call it peach. I guess you could call it peach. I see it as pink, whatever. Let's see here. Let's take a look. I'm going to go into RAM here. You can see how quick that comes up. What I'm going to do, I'm going to go into a few apps that I've opened over the last bit here. Let's go into Chrome, and you can see that was sitting right there. I opened that about maybe 6 or 7 apps back. Antutu. Bam, it's sitting right there. Because of that 2 gigabytes of RAM, these apps will just sit in memory waiting. And the SoC, the 6752 SoC is so quick, it's just bam, instantaneous. So open browser, bam, it's right there. Chrome, we already did that. Settings, bam, it's right there. Let's take a look at storage while we're here, so we don't have to come back to it later. I'll show you guys. Storage is a little low on internal. It's 2 gigabyte. With 11 gigabyte free on phone storage, but you can change the install location to phone storage as opposed to internal. You can also move most apps to the SD card as well. And let's take a look here. I want to show you guys again. Browser, bam, it's right there. Because we got 2 gigabytes RAM, it's just sitting there. And it's so quick switching between apps here. Let's go at the top again here. YouTube. We're going to start loading a video here, and then I'm just going to switch over to something else and show you it's still sitting there. So we got a video that's kind of started playing, and then we're going to go back, take a look. Oh, we're already at the bottom. Take a look at Skype. Bam, it's right there. And here I want to show you guys GPS test. I opened this a ways back. Let's open that up. Bam, it's right there. This is going to be a warm lock. Let's see how long it takes. I am indoors also, so it's going to affect things. I'm inside behind concrete walls. Let's see how long it takes to get a warm lock here, if it gets it at all. We are indoors, so that can make a difference. Yeah, bam, we're already locked. It's not bad being behind concrete. If we're outdoors, we get a little bit better signal there. So that's the main thing I wanted to show you, the 2 gigabytes of RAM, the Antutu, the style of the phone, which is fairly simplistic, but it looks good. I'm not saying it looks bad. It's just it doesn't have any particular special style to it. It looks nice though. There's also some different color backs available for this phone. For the price, it is absolutely a great deal. $142. You get a super powerful phone. I do have the full review with pictures from this phone's camera. I have a 100% crops there, so you can take a look and see how good the pictures look. And I have some SoC scores or some GPU scores for 3D Mark, Ice Storm, and a few other things there in the review. Come by. I'm gonna a link should pop up there. You just click that link, and it'll bring you directly to the review. So the main thing I wanted to show, the main pull with this is that it has 2 gigabytes of RAM, powerful SoC. I'm going to show you the display here too is IPS. It's a 720p HD, and you can see that it maintains color and contrast perfectly. Really, really nice screen on this. It's 173 grams. We'll take a look at the thickness of the phone. Let's see what we get here. It's a relatively flat-backed phone, so we'll just put this down, see what you get. 9.4, 9.3 about. 9.4, so 9.3, 9.4 or so. And then we'll take a look here at the OTG. What this is, we're going to plug in our gamepad. You're going to see it's going to be bam, ready to go. It's going to be really quick. I really like what Mlais has done here. I know it's a simple phone. It's not super sophisticated design or thing, but they made a powerful phone with a good display, good GPS, and 2 gigabytes of RAM. It's 8 cores. You can see that popped right on in there. Let's see if we can control it. Yeah, you can see that, bam, we're right there. It just took a few seconds, and then I'm kind of upside down here, so yeah, you can see that. You can plug a keyboard into here. You can plug a mouse. The OTG is working great. 3G on this phone is worldwide 3G. It's got 850, 900, 1900, 2100. So it'll be good for worldwide 3G. It also has 4G on here. However, that's only good for some areas. You need to check your carrier. Okay, guys, that's it. I just wanted to go over very quickly. If you come by gizbeat.com, I'll put a link up there. Actually, it'll bring you to China Phone Arena first, and then from that link, it'll bring you directly to the written review. So come by the full review. Just click that link there and subscribe, guys. Keep these reviews coming. We're trying to get one up every week. Damien, over and out.